Better late than never, baby. Yeah, I wouldn't if I were you. Kinda looks like a crime scene.
Hey, somebody swab the poop deck.
How the hell are ya, fried bologna sandwiches, galactic criminal here? Today we are going on a ride down nostalgia drive, at least for me, some good old punk rock, baby, some Canadian punk rock. Last week, I reacted to a band called Straight Line, and in their influences, they had mentioned Belvedere. I was like, how do they know Belvedere? I thought the band went defunct back in the early 2000s, started a new band called This Is a Standoff. The album that they released, or a couple of them at least, ended up being pretty friggin' badass, but I thought that they were gone, buried, dead and gone. According to my comments, they are not. They released another album, I think they called it Revenge of the Fifth, back in 2016, pretty much the year I started this channel, which has me all kinds of excited. Yep, I've been having some beers. Well, you know what? It's my birthday and I'll cry if I want to. It's actually my birthday. How about that shit? In my research into Belvedere, they made some music videos that I was not aware of. So yes, I've heard this song before. I've never seen the video. So we're gonna dig in. Belvedere, Slaves to the Pavement. 1, 2, 3.
I can't recall a better time. They felt like the next would never come. A ring of eyes I couldn't get enough. Alternatives all felt like that. I wish I could safely say all the right decisions were always made. Yeah, we were young and we're still here, happy to serve for another year. It seems so right for one to assume that what we are is what we see, what we find, who we do. I would have ended up that way if not for those miles, those endless days. I know it's not for everyone. Empty halls, empty stomachs, empty hopes. In retrospect, we had it all. We didn't choose this life. This life chose us long ago. A web of friends and moments, impossible to let go. Though we surrendered what others want to treasure, we ended up with so much more.
Yes! How awesome is that? The punk show. Talk about another hit of friggin' nostalgia. Wow. Oh, I have thoughts. Man. Just like the overall rush. I've already said the word a fucking 100 times already. Overall rushing nostalgia is unbelievable to me, dude. Finding out about Belvedere on my own. Normally it was through a friend. You find out about some like local bands or like just obscure bands through a friend. I found this band through like a split EP that they did. It was like 3 tracks versus 3 tracks. And this song, I believe, was on it. It was like a raw version. It didn't sound like this. It was this version's way more polished, as far as I recall, than the original version that I'd heard. And then a friend kind of just told me, he's like, "Oh yeah, I know about that band, Canadian band from Edmonton, I think." Oh man, so good, and just like the years of love that just came from finding out about this band. But then again, they kind of were falling off. When I was really getting into them. You know, I got to see them once or twice, and then they started to fall off. They came out with another band called This Is a Standoff. I don't remember how many of the original members of Belvedere were in that band, but that was also an incredibly awesome band. And I guess they did a couple of like reunion shows or whatever that I recall. But I thought they just disappeared, went away, and then again, people in the comments were telling me they put out a brand new album in 2016. I haven't gone yet to pick it up. I don't know why. I should have gone and got it the second that I heard that it existed. I haven't actually honestly gotten it yet. I am very much excited to. It looks like here on YouTube they have a couple of videos from 2016 releasing a couple of the new songs from the newer album. So I'm very much excited to check that shit out. Just like even like now living in the town that I'm living in. Knowing that the band was done and gone, the vocalist and guitarist Steve Rawls, he did an acoustic tour show with a bunch of different guys. I had put a couple videos out on my channel of him playing, of some other people playing from that show. I got to meet him, got to shake hands, dude. But again, I thought that they were done and gone. So I am very much excited to dig into a brand new album from these guys. Yes, my taste in music has very much changed. And metal and deathcore and everything is very much in the forefront as where punk was back then. The deathcore and like the death metal and everything is very much in the forefront of what I listen to now. But it's just I have such a nostalgic heart for this stuff. Melodic punk rock, getting to listen to the lyrics. I said this, I believe, in the Straight Line reaction, is like with punk rock, the lyrics mattered so much more to me because you could hear them. And they were very well written. A lot of metal nowadays, if I go into like lyric videos or just go into the lyrics in general, they're garbled nonsense. Just like we're trying to sound evil, and just there's no real context. There's no real story there. There's a lot of metal bands that do have a that are very adept at creating incredible song lyrics. But in my personal opinion, in my experience to now so far, not very many. So punk rock, Propaganda, Belvedere, Bad Religion, you know, political punk rock, you know, stuff that you can really get behind lyric-wise. It's just something I've always been drawn to, and it's something that I've kind of put on the back burner for a very long time. So again, I'm very much excited now to go to the Bandcamp here for Belvedere and get that album. I'm 4 years too late, but it's better. Better late than never, baby. So hey, what the rest of you fuckers think of this shit? Do you love Belvedere? I do. If you don't, I'll get over it. Let me know in the comments below. Of course, there'll be a link in the description for this video so you can go ahead and watch it for yourself. For screen for audio, we get the full experience. And as always, have yourself a fantastic evening.